Good evening, everybody. It is 9:15 in the east, 6:15 in the west, and we are live with some World of Warcraft tonight. Good evening, everyone. My name is Raynick with Clan Silverwind. We are on tonight unexpected. We were expected to be a little bit out of town this weekend. We still are going to be out of town this weekend, but just leave it a little bit later than we anticipated. I was hoping to do something a little different tonight. Was hoping to get a co-op stream together. Unfortunately, Leyrena's got some other tasks that are causing her some trouble. Trying to help her out with those. That kind of delayed me a little bit tonight. But while she tends to that and handles the business of getting us on the road for the weekend, I happen to be free, I happen to be available, and what do we do with unexpected time? We play World of Warcraft. I've got a brand spanking new level 20 Nightborne monk that we're going to go ahead and dink around a little bit with tonight. It's going to be just kind of a basic run around and level. I've got some outfitted artifacts off of artifacts, we still calling them that? Heirlooms, that's what we're calling them. Got some heirlooms stacked out, so gonna go ahead and just run through the area, see what we can get tonight. I haven't played a monk to any kind of significance. The only thing I've played a mage, I've played a paladin. Those are the two that I've put the most amount of time into in my World of Warcraft time. I dig the idea of the monk. For the same reason I liked the paladin, I like the idea of the three class, or the three role, I should say, classes of being able to tank, heal, and DPS. So I primarily fill the job of a DPS on the raids and such like that. So to have an option for tanking or healing, if that's what we had with the paladin. I haven't had that really since the paladin. The paladin, I'm fairly certain is level 100, so that ought to tell you how long it's been since I've played him. It won't be efficient, it won't be pretty. I'm still learning how all the abilities, what they do, what makes sense at what time. But we're going to give it a shot tonight, because we're just going to have a little bit of fun with it. We're out in Stone Talon Mountains to start. Simple quest here. Your simple just arming the mines. Arming the mines, killing the bad guys. Punch, punch, punch the bad guys. Just needed to take a little bit of a break from the world questing. I've been going hammering pretty hard the world quests. Honestly, pretty much since the expansion came out. So I haven't had much of a chance to play the new reputation locked races. So I said once I could get one, I would get one, and I'd play a class that I haven't played before. So we're going to go ahead and roll out the monk here. Long term, I could see the monk being a healing option for me. I know, I don't operate in the world of min-max and things like that. So I'm sure that you see me looking off camera a little bit, and Leyrena, we're just working through our plans and such. We're leaving town tomorrow morning now, but she's got to go take the pupper over to hang out with some other puppers for a couple of days while we're out of town. So but yeah, so I'm thinking about this is going to be my healing option. I like the concept of how the monk heals with the constant area effect at times and that sort of idea. Obviously, it doesn't make a lot of sense to level as a healing unless I'm just going to go ahead and jump in a bunch of low-level instances, which could happen. I mean, it's not a terrible idea. We could certainly do that. I want to try to wide open quest here as I can. I'll probably slow down and read some quest text, because I imagine there's a pretty good chance that like me, frankly, there's a lot of these quests that I either don't remember or just never did. Either it's in this zone, or let's see, Infrared Spectrum. Either you didn't quest in this zone, or you haven't leveled a brand new character since, you know, any number of expansions ago. It could have been all the way back to Warlords. So I'll go ahead and just talk about these a little bit. You know, we're using heat goggles. I like this. Infrared heat focals, because we got to find the scouts. It's pretty nifty. Got to find the scouts and take them down. All the way we're looking for Engineer Blastgineer Fuzzwhistle. So he's going to be out here. Using the WoW Pro add-on for the quest lines, the quest guides. A very cool add-on. I like it. If you're just looking for the fastest way from point A to point B, that's definitely the way to go. So let's see here. I got Fist of Fury on a cooldown. That's channel while moving. The Rising Sun Kick. You know, like I said, I'm really just kind of learning what makes sense ability wise on the monk. Just hasn't been a class that I've played. So it appears that our Blastgineer is sleeping, permanently sleeping, perhaps. What it looks like. You'll forgive me as I dig around in my pocket here. Forgot to set my cell phone down onto quiet. So let's go ahead and do that right now, shall we? Let's just send that down. There we go. We don't want to disturb the Blastgineer, right? We don't want to wake him. I don't think we're gonna wake him. Let me set this here. That's gonna fall, and yeah, that's gonna fall and make all kinds of noise. So let's just set it. I'm super professional. Blastgineer Fuzzwhistle. Let's get over it. Blastgineer Fuzzwhistle's definitely dead. Definitely dead. Probably for the best. He looks like he's holding a note in his hand. What is the note? It's a clue. It's a clue. Pry the note loose from Fuzzwhistle's hand. They're on to us. They know all about the bomb. Planning an attack on Cromgar Fortress. I think they sent a search party after me. Won't go out like a chump. They'll get a fight. Think I hear them coming now. Their leader is a high elf huntress named Divinia. She spoke of attack plans. Avenge me by killing her and getting those plans. Her tent is nearby to the east. Hellscream's eyes are upon you. Let me ask you something. Just real quick. Let me ask you. I think I hear them. Their name is the High Elf Huntress. She spoke of attack plans. How did you understand what she said? If there's Alliance people, I know High Elves may not technically be Alliance, but I mean, they're definitely not the Horde, so how did you understand them? And if you can understand them, please show me your tricks, because I would love to be able to speak to some Alliance. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep killing some of these folks. Some of these folks. Said the most redneck northerner you're gonna meet in your life. Y'all and folks. I wanted to at least get a second stream in with a similar game. I know we've gone 3 different games this week between World of Warcraft, Heroes of the Storm, and Cook Serve Delicious 2. Even given that, I realized that I had not downloaded Diablo 3. I have some designs on doing that as well. I noticed that I'm a couple weeks late on the start of Season 15. So I definitely want to get that going. And I noticed if you've been following the stream, you'll know that these words the letters are good. PvE. there's a PvE event for Overwatch right now that sounds pretty interesting. So I'm all for the PvE. So figure we'll try to get some of the fellas together and see if we can make some of that happen. So let's go ahead and finish up with these scouts. Lessons from the Lost Isle. Picked up herbalism and what was it? I think mining. I think mining was my second. Yep. So that I can just gather stuff around. Picked up herbalism and Oh, I hear myself in the background. I hear myself in the background. I forgot to turn off my channel. That's alright. Let's go ahead and take care of that. As you hear the smooth tones of Monster Cat this evening. We'll get the hopefully we'll get the Monster Cat bot up. Should give you some song names. Hopefully pretty soon. We'll get that jamming in there. It's been a pretty cool experience getting the Twitch stream going. I know I'm pretty behind on the game. Today spent a good portion of time setting up the chat bot. Hadn't had a chat bot to worry about, and I still really don't think that I do have to worry about it that much. Chat isn't really super fast, super flying by, so I don't really have to worry about it that much. But we did spend some time getting that all set up. A couple very simple stuff. On the page, you already have a link to my Twitter, so I'm going to go ahead and just throw that up in there in the chat. With our Twitter at RainixCSW. And then we went ahead and also configured, and let me tell you what a nightmare, not a nightmare, but not super fun this was. We got the YouTube channel set up. So with that, we're going to go ahead and put the old video on demands up on YouTube, just so that we can keep them after the 14 days. Kept locking up at 95%. This is apparently a problem that a lot of people are familiar with. It just tended to happen a whole lot. So eventually it worked itself out. So our 3 videos so far, our first WoW video, our Heroes of the Storm video, and our Cook Serve Delicious video are all up on YouTube as well. Let's go ahead and go turn in here. Killag Gorfang. Let's go turn this in and keep moving along. Looks like we're almost at 21. The brand new allied races start at 20, so you don't have to start at 1. I have a boost. I don't want to use the boost. Then I got a level 110, or I don't think it's 120. I think it's 110, but I got a character that I don't know how to play. I know you can do a tester, but I don't know how to play it then. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll from the beginning. Main base of operations in Stone Talon is Cromgore Fortress. It is from there that Overlord Cromgore oversees all Horde military activity in the region. Cromgore reports everything that happens directly to the War Chief. The attack plans you brought back detail an assault that's supposed to take place against Cromgore Fortress soon. Take the plans, head to the fortress. Hellscream's eyes are upon you. Hellscream's eyes are upon us all. Let's do it. Let's turn in this other one. Ah! My night division! My night division! Alright. Where are we heading? Cromgore Fortress. Let's ride. So again, I don't really level brand new characters too often. I don't really dabble with the alts too much. I enjoy the mage. That's just kind of right in my wheelhouse as far as a ranged character and a magic user. That's all the way back to EverQuest in '99. I was a magician there, so that's just kind of my style. But I like having some flexibility. You know, again, we have a smaller guild group, so it's nice to be able to flex around sometime, and maybe if a healer's needed or a tank's needed, I can jump on that. So I like to be helpful where I can. let's go ahead and move that over there. Okay. And so, you know, we'll see. We'll see. So maybe once we get up to, I think is it 25? I'm not really sure when the instances start. They may start now. I'm trying to remember where here we are. Dungeon Finder, Random Classic. I guess I can do it now. The only thing is I have no idea how to heal. I guess that's part of the fun, right? I guess that's how we find out. Is we do the mist weaving, right? So we could probably do it that way. Let's go ahead and finish our run to Cromgar and at least turn in there, and then perhaps we will take a look at some old instances as a healer. I don't know. So we're just grinding along tonight, working the best we can to level up the character. I have no idea how far we're gonna get tonight. I can't imagine super far. My hope, honestly, and it's going to be awful hard now being 9:30. My hope was to get a co-op stream with my wife going tonight, as it happens to be our anniversary. And just so everybody understands, this is perfectly cleared. She's dealing with some personal obligations that have to be done before we leave town. And it's not necessarily something I can help with, so let's just do a little bit of streaming and have a little bit of fun, right? Soldiers of the Alliance on Stone Talon Mountain. Venture forth, and that sounds like a PvP quest to me. Sounds like it. I don't know. I'll take it, and we'll see. Maybe it's just a daily. What's it look like in the book? Maybe it's just a daily. I sort of have a feeling it's not, but maybe it is. You know what? We're not gonna instance grind. Let's just do this. Let's do these quests. We haven't seen these. Dream of a Better Tomorrow with Clarissa, Mr. D. So, now, being this particular WoW player, I haven't always been up on all the different games. I know this is a game. Is this a BioShock? Is that what this is? With the little kid and the big robot with the cockpit here. Is that what this is? Or like the protector bot? I don't really know. Mr. D is sick. Won't you help him? All you have to do is find his hat and batteries and he'll be all better. I'd go get them myself, but I can't leave him alone. Stolen by the Venture Company. Hidden around Windshear Crag. Bring Mr. D's stuff. Sure. I'd love to help you. I'd love to help you, little girl. Let's go make it happen. Might of the Cromgar. From the Quartermaster. Ah, I can make use of the stockpile, huh? Sell my armaments of battle. Cool. I like it. Loktarogar. Very nice. I'm going to move this down just a little bit. Kind of reposition this here some. There we go. Alright, what you got for me? Kill Marshal Paltrow. Alright, sure. Why not? Let's kill Marshal Paltrow. I love it. Let me bring this up just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Alright, let's head off the backside. Oh, let's see. Bring that up there. There we go. Alright, let's head off the backside. Let's see what we can find. Looks like we're looking for ashes to ashes, throwing flame... Dip. Use the flamethrower on the tents. And then we're heading our way to, I guess, Marshal Gwyneth Paltrow. Apparently. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. How long until I get a faster riding mount? The correct answer is too long. Alright. There we go. Let's start burning some tents down. That didn't work. Use a flamethrower on the tents. There we go. Apparently it needs to eat all of the flame. It can't have just part of it. That's cool. Good to know. There we go. Let's burn another one. No more camping for you, Johnny. So we're basically just gotta... Ah, it is good. It's not a PvP quest. Fantastic. That is great. I love it. Oh, I see you. I see you. Give me that horse. Give me that horse. Ah. I wanted that horse, man. I mean, my cat's cool and everything, but I wanted that horse. There we go. So if you were on my stream yesterday, I believe it was, yeah, yesterday, Rylan hooked me up with a link to a game that we're going to play on Monday. I still have not looked at the game yet. I very, very briefly watched a video about it, and it looks wacky. It really does. It looks just crazy. So I'm digging that. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I didn't want to do it tonight. I thought about doing it tonight instead of Monday, but I promised a Monday. So I'm going to go ahead and hold that off till Monday, and we're just going to go ahead and level us a monk tonight. I like to think that we could get at least a 30, even just questing here. Shouldn't take too long. I don't know if this is a... That's one thing I haven't done is I haven't... I was just talking about you. Rylan in the chat was just talking about you. Yeah, the plans changed just a little bit, man. We were going to be leaving tonight, and then just some details got a little missed and had to get rearranged, and it's just better for us to leave tomorrow morning. So when given the okay, well, we're not leaving tonight, now we're leaving tomorrow, what are we gonna do? It became Layrena said she has this and that and this and that to do, and so I said, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a stream up then. So there we are. That's the gig. I didn't want to jump on that new game. Well, no, I take that back. I wanted to jump on that new game, but I didn't want to do it without you knowing about it, because I wanted you to be around for that. She is not painting Hot Dog Cat. She is actually dropping off our pupper to her mom's so that he can hang out with... because it's an entertaining scene with our 65, 70-ish pound German Shepherd with 3 Bichons. Because that's really funny. So he's heading down there to hang out with his friends and my mother-in-law while we're away for the weekend. That way we can get the kids off to school in the morning and such as well. So it just worked out a little bit better this way. My real hope was that we could have resolved it all by now, because I wanted to do a Stardew Valley stream with Layrena. I've really been wanting to do that for a while, and it's just kind of I think that would have been a cool little anniversary thing for us to be able to do, but she's just got stuff to take care of. So we do this instead. We go ahead and run the monk. I know nothing about the monks. I don't need to know a heck of a lot at level 21. Is Curious Crafts watching? I love it. Curious Crafts watcher. Tomorrow is the big crafting stream at, I believe, 6 Eastern. I'm gonna confirm that. I believe it's 6 Eastern. I want to make absolutely certain before I tell you otherwise. I know it's a 2-hour stream tomorrow, and I believe it's 6. I'm gonna be bummed that I have to miss that. So you guys got to watch it for me, because I'm gonna miss it. If it's not 6 Eastern, I'll get corrected. So, but yeah, definitely go watch. Just putting some more touches on the Big Mushroom Village. I saw the original completed version, and it's very impressive. Lots of different buildings all connected and everything is very impressive. So if you're into D&D at all, even if you're not into crafting and miniatures, if you're into D&D, or even if you're into crafting, miniatures, all that, just go watch it. Just go watch it. It's a good time. Alright, so what are we doing here? Inside the Goblin Hut, we need to get some mechanized air. So let's go do that. You know, fortunately and unfortunately, got Delphinor dropping me messages too. What's going on, man? I am on. I guess I was not fully sure that this character was or was not tagged. I honestly just hadn't really thought of it. I must have made her and then just not really played, or not played at a time when people were on, so that I could get tagged. It's a brand new character. This was maybe 3-4 quests in when I started tonight, so not very far in at all. Riley got a new headset tonight. One of his cats chewed the cable on the last one. The joy of the cats. I'm very fortunate with both of my cats that neither of them mess with my stuff. They're not cord chewers at all, which is it's so nice. Really, it's the dog. is probably the biggest issue is the dog. He kind of chews into the stuff. We'll catch him in boxes sometimes. He does all right, except when he's left completely alone. If he's left totally alone, then it's just problems. So he's got big time separation. He is Lei Rena's dog for sure. He is Lei Rena's dog. Of the 4 of them, none of them have ever chewed cables until this one decided that the headset cable looked delicious. Oh, maybe dropped something tasty on it. I don't know. For the longest time, I had one of those Logitech wireless headsets. I liked that. That was a really nice headset. It would drop and pick up on occasion through the USB connection. After a while, it became a lot of trouble, and then the ears started cracking. The little dongle thing ended up bending, and I never got a new one. I dig the earbuds. I'm kind of over the over the ear headphones at this point. I haven't really on top of the logging machine. Okay, I haven't really wanted to get any of the over the ear ones. There's a lot of times that I'll pass up getting on Discord because I just don't want to put on over the ear earphones. So with this having the new setup here with the separate mic and letting me use earbuds, I can get on Discord a heck of a lot more than I used to. Alright, I got the mechanized fire, but the quest isn't going to update until I'm out of combat. And unfortunately, just about any of these guys could be the ones putting me in combat. So I think we're going to just kind of work our way over here to the next area. Maybe we get far enough away. And unfortunately, we got to do it on foot because of that combat break. So let's just go ahead and try to break combat, see if we can mount back up and move somewhere else. Started patching Diablo 3 tonight because I realized I hadn't downloaded it on the new box yet. I was hoping to be able to get a brand new run through. Like I was mentioning earlier, I'm a little bit late on the start of season 15. So it's as they tend to go with me and Diablo, get something, get it maxed out, and then get maybe 50 or so Paragon, and then forget to play it ever again. So that's usually how that goes. But once I get a little bit of time, I'll probably kick that off tonight. Kick off the installer. No, I ain't stuck. Come on. Kick off the installer and get that patched up so that we can do that one day next week. It's possible that I'm bouncing between games. I can't really say you're bouncing between games too much. Dude, I said day one, I'm going to play what I want to play, right? You know, and the followers come or the followers don't. That's just kind of how it is. Over time, though, they'll make their way. As I learn how to construct my tweets a little bit better with Ryland's assistance. Craig Pool Lake is off limits. We'll see about that. We will see about that. Ferocious beast known as Cragjaw made the lake a death trap. Well, I specialize in death traps. Let's go check this out. Dream of a better tomorrow. So I'm going for the war apparatus. But you know what? I'm gonna pop Cragjaw first. You're right here, bub. What do you think? Heirloom weapons? Heirloom weapons and armor? Cakewalk, right? Cakewalk, right? We got this guy. We got him. Come on with it. It did nothing. Alright, that's fine. Blew a big cooldown. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Come on with it. I actually don't even know if I'm facing this guy or not. Here we go. Come on now. Oh, what's he doing? Get over here. Spitting me off to the side. What are we doing here? What's wrong with you? All right. Got him. We got him. A dream of a better tomorrow. Let's go get that war apparatus now. I definitely have a well-documented video game ADHD condition. Very well documented. It is true, I am almost dying, but it's just almost, which means I'm still living. Let's go. Let's go get this apparatus. Let's finish these quests off. Almost 22. It's 2 levels on the night. I'm thinking 30's no problem. Especially if I continue to stop to mine and gather. Gotta mine and gather. Anybody popping in on the viewers? Just don't have a Twitch account. I appreciate you being here. If you want to log in, make a Twitch account, say hey, feel free. Feel free to say hey, feel free to drop a follow. Appreciate you being here anyways. That's right, man. You're busy living, you're busy dying. I'm busy living, and I'm busy punching. Let's go. Let's go with your venture company. It's funny, Monster Cat is still apparently upset that I banned him. I've had that running for, what are we at now? About 40-some minutes, and he's still not bringing song titles. Yup. Monster Cat still got his feelings hurt. I suppose it depends on what you're eating. I suppose. Ryland says he's busy eating. Is that living or dying? I don't know. Oh, it's a silver. I didn't even see it. Get over here. I agree, Del. I agree. Del says living, food is life. I agree. Of course, food is life is kind of what got me in the condition I'm in right now. So, you know, maybe it could be a little healthier life, perhaps. See, you speak of Monster Cat and he shows up. Welcome to the chat, Monster Cat. Welcome to the chat. Yes, sir. A chicken quesadilla soup with rice. It's finally soup season. This morning, we woke up to about 65 to 70 degrees at like 5 a.m. It's been falling all day, and I think it's not going to stop until we may stay in the 40s. I'm not entirely sure. It is definitely a chilly one. Fall is here. Fall has arrived, and fall is here to stay. I am a big fan of fall, just in general, with the cooling temperatures. Football, high school football, well, all the footballs, high school, college, pro, any kind of football. I was always the big apple orchard kid. Not so much right now, but apple orchard kid for sure. Corn maze, all that stuff, all that prototypical fall stuff. And now that we just with the kids, you can lean right into that with them. Oh, there's bombs. There's bombs. I'm not even paying attention. I'm getting blowed up. I need to get some better food. Is what I need. 281 ain't cutting it. Got Piper walking, sniffing around. The black cat. Kind of sniffing around a little bit. What's up, Piper? You wanna come up here? Wanna come up here? Come here. Come here. Hang on. Oh, it's always shorts weather if you want it to be. It can be shorts weather all the time, for sure. What you think? What you think? You can't hear the music, but it's bumping. That music's bumping tonight. You want that? There you go. Got to get some Piper hype up here tonight. You know what? I wouldn't mind that. I was talking earlier. Dell sent me a message about potentially popping over to a allied race character that he has and rolling through a lower level dungeon or two. I definitely don't mind doing that. I had mentioned I'd thought about doing a dungeon, but did I set it at Cromgar 4? I'm pretty sure that I didn't. Yeah, the Nighthold. Yeah. Pretty sure that I didn't. Okay. What do we think? Oh, that water's deep enough. Yeah. Let's go. What do you think? Am I gonna hit the shore? Nope. Cliff diving. Ace. Cliff diving ace. Yeah, 54 in the morning, got to 6. Yeah, 55 now. Yep. Yeah, it's here, man. It's here, and it's definitely cooled down significantly. So yeah, Del, let me know. Let me know when you want to do that, and yeah, I can go ahead and pop over. As you can see, I'm 21 right now, almost 22. I'll probably, if we're gonna do that, I'll probably go in as a healer, I would imagine. Just to kind of test that out. I know it's not really real at level 21, 22, but since that's mainly the way that's gonna end up, because I gotta get you a healer, right? You gotta do your tank thing, I gotta do my heal thing. You should jump off Thunder Bluff and Power World Shield right before hitting the wooden platforms at the bottom so you could get the closest to the center. So it reminds me of the Purple Bar game. That it's an old EverQuest thing. That when there was a time when you lost all your health, but it wasn't a big enough hit to just outright kill you. It would knock you on the ground, and you're like kind of unconscious and bleeding. How do I get up here? Oh, that's right, over here. You'd be unconscious and bleeding, and so we would play the healers, because back then I spent a time in the healing rotation. And when I say healing rotation, it was literally a channel with a bunch of healers in it that would have hotkeys tied to spells that took 10-12 seconds to cast, and you had to coordinate casting them 2 seconds apart so that the spell was hitting the tank every 2 seconds or they die. So back then, you know, we would be doing that kind of stuff, and we would play the purple bar game because it's how close you can get if somebody gets knocked unconscious and then you hit that heal and bring them back up. And how many times Layrena was a master at that game, but she was the tank, so she would just down up, down up, down up. It's very, you had to make fun in that game wherever you could, because you became aware pretty early on that, you know, the game was lacking in a few very key areas. So you just sort of found the fun wherever you could, and that was a big spot of fun for us. The multi-night 72-hour camps were not in any world fun. But I very firmly believe without... Oh, I'm going to go turn this in first. Without EQ, there's no WoW. I mean, EQ is an innovator and a trendsetter, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it set the standard. And I know there's Ultima Online. I know that Dark Age of Camelot was around then, too. I know Ultima Online, just all that. I may have said Ultima Online twice. I know a lot of that was around. So, you know, I'm always going to steer toward EverQuest since I was an EQ kid. But that's just set the standard, as far as I'm concerned. And EQ2 was a bit of a letdown. I liked how they tried some new stuff with it. I always got a EQ2 vibe when I played Guild Wars 2. Just kind of seemed some things were in terms of like the skills, the skill chains and such. All right, what are we doing here? Drive the large daddy, not the big daddy, the large daddy down the cliff. Do you think he'll take falling damage? Guess we're gonna find out. Nope. No falling damage. Get out of here. Yes. I love it. Oh, I got to do that every time. Here's our ice beam. What's the difference? Freezes for 661, incinerates for 990. I'm not sure why I would ever use the freeze. I would think I'd always use the fire. Never played EQ, was big in UO. Yeah, it was my college roommate was who got me into EverQuest at the very beginning. He actually originally was a text mudder. I do not remember the game that he played, but he used to do those text-based muds all the time. And then he discovered EverQuest, and I didn't even have my own computer. I mean, this was, listen, it was 1999, okay? That wasn't everybody having their own computer. I mean, this was still at home, my folks rocking the Acer with the Windows 3.1, that your best games were Solitaire, Pinball, and the trivia game on Microsoft Encarta. So I was a little behind the times with the computer. So he let me split with him, split some time, let me make a character. The very first character I made was on his account, and then I just loved it. It just head over heels fell in love with that game. By Christmas time, had my own computer, took it home, and attempted to play on the free library dial-up internet. Yes, sir. Free library dial-up internet. That's how we rolled in 1999. I'm going to tell you, Minesweeper was probably on the computer, I never played it. I never knew about it. When I found out about it, I was terrible at it. It took me far too long to understand the concept of it. Just far embarrassingly long to figure out the concept of how to play Minesweeper. It's sad, really. I'm okay now. Like, I get it now. But back then, it's like, oh, well, here's a number. I'm just going to guess next to the number. Oh, hey, I got it right. Oh, hey, I blew up. But we did a lot of EverQuest. That was back in Diablo 2. It was Diablo 2 and, gosh, was it the original Counter-Strike? It might have been the original Counter-Strike as well. Sergeant. I'm having a feeling that this guy might be in that mine. But he was big on that original Counter-Strike, and I wasn't any good at it, but I played it. Twitch stream of me playing Minesweeper. Maybe we'll do that as like a transition between games or during a break or something like that sometime. Because I definitely can see me having a lot of extended streams where maybe I just kind of switch halfway through. I don't know that that's the best way to go, but it is what it is. 1 second here. Diablo 2 and LOD. LOD was that's Lord. Forgive me on that one. Was that the Diablo 2 expansion? I think, was it? This is so long ago. It was here. You know what? Head to the cave. Turn in. Okay. Well, I think I just got to get out. There we go. The cave. It's very simple. You see, the cave is swarming with soulless killing machines. Swarming. You know, I saw a streamer. I think it was Zyphira. That's another one that I follow a lot. She streams early time, like 10 a.m. Eastern. Talked about her first-person shooters, and she talks about it in the same way that I do. That's how she's terrible at it. And she's like, you know what? I need to remember that I'm okay. I'm better than I give myself credit for on first-person shooters. And I'm probably the same. You know, I don't think I'm very good at it. I'm probably better than I give myself credit for. I've got a buddy who's really, really good at them. At some point, maybe I can get him on a stream. I don't know. He's not really playing too much right now, but I think I'm a little better than I give myself credit for. We got a new spell at 22, and I didn't even notice it. Detox. All poison and disease effects from the target. There's my heal. Well, it's not a heal, but a healer spell. Excuse me. Alright. We gotta rescue some peons from the mine. And we gotta mess up some earth elementals. The world needs saving, and we do it one mine car at a time. I mean, listen, if there's big walking, talking, fist-swinging piles of rock around me, I'd probably be a little scared at first, too. Lucky for them, I am a sword-carrying but not using monk that's about to tear them up. These are my show swords. I'm just going to punch you in the face. These swords are strictly decoration. These swords are the guest towels of my equipment. See, what I need to do is I need to get Drake in here to show me how to turn quotes on. I gotta grab stuff like that. Alright. So there's a possibility we may change streams here just a little bit. I'm gonna keep doing this for a little while. There's potentially some folks coming on that might be looking for some of that good heroes action. So we're gonna take we'll keep doing this, but that may happen. It may happen. We'll see. No? Are you not that frightened? I guess you're not that frightened. Moving on. Not that frightened. Watched a little bit of that video for let me give the name of the game. I want to make sure I give the name of the game here. I watched a little bit of the video from My Little Blacksmith Shop. My Little Blacksmith Shop. That's the game we're going to be playing on Monday. Very tiny bit of the video. I haven't played it. I haven't launched the game, but just a tiniest little bit of the video. That looks wild, man. It looks like a game that's going to mess me up. It looks like something that's going to make me look like a dope, which I'm pretty sure might have been the point. But I'm definitely excited about it. Excited to give it a shot. There's so many games that I just want to try out there. And I love just sharing them. You know, sharing my experience with them. Again, I just firmly believe the games are always better with others. They're always better with friends. So I'm hoping that if you get enjoyment in my pain, then we'll have a good old time on Monday. Feels like I'm running just so darn slow. You know, I know it's all part of the process, and it's hard to make leveling sexy. It's you know, just you've seen it. You've seen it so many times. It may be in a whole new area, maybe in a whole new place, but it's still kill this many, loot this many. I mean, it's the MMO trope. That's how it is, and I love MMOs. I had a long history, even just outside of EQ. If there's a good number of MMOs, if it's out there, I've tried it at some point. I mean, we did. I did a little bit of Lineage 2 for a little while. We did EverQuest 2. We did Rift for a little bit. That was pretty cool. And that's the thing, is it was pretty cool. There wasn't a lot of games where I can just sit down and like, dude, this game's trash. There's a lot of stuff out there that's just, it may not hold you for long, but there's a lot of cool stuff to be played out there. And hopefully this is my vehicle to be able to experience a lot of that stuff. Because the great games of the past 10 years, a lot of them have passed me by. You know, I haven't played a Fallout game. You know, I haven't played a lot of what people would consider, you know, the quintessential games of the time. You know, just Fallout's just one that I kind of pick out of my head. Like Destiny and things. You know, what was the game that was like the co-op show? Was it like, it wasn't Company something? I can't remember what it was. My friend was heavily into that one. I don't remember it. Somebody's gonna remember it. But hopefully this is the way. I mean, heck, even Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley was pretty big for a good little bit. I only discovered it maybe 6 months ago. Del, let me get that name for you again here real quick. My Little Blacksmith Shop. That was Ryland's suggestion for gameplay on Monday. So I said that I'm not going to play it beforehand. He said that I could reset progress and whatnot. I sort of have a feeling that would kind of ruin it a little bit. So I'm going to hold that for Monday. And we'll just do some WoW right now. WoW's always a nice good I don't want to say time killer, because that would indicate that I'm not enjoying myself. I would say that, you know, perhaps this in specific may not be the most glamorous activity, but, you know, it's how you gonna get to 120? You gotta do stuff. You gotta do stuff. You gotta do quests. You gotta grind it out. So most of the time, I grind it out to music, throw some Netflix on, run around, half look at the quest descriptions, and just go to work. So now, instead of Netflix, I get to talk to you. Feel free to drop a message in chat. Feel free to log in and say hey, drop a follow if you like. Hope everyone's doing awesome tonight. I got anybody who's not on Twitch but just checking out on the side. We appreciate you being here. Feel free to hop in. Grab a Twitch account, log in and say hey. What is that on? I'm going to tell you, it was just a, it wasn't on anything. It was just a link to, you know what it is? It's like a, you know, that Agario game, the like agar.io. It's one of those .io games, so it has its own .io site. You know what? I'm a mod. I can drop it into chat. Let me go ahead and do that here. So that's the link to the game, and I am intentionally I'm already a tiny bit spoiled, only because I watched like 30 to 60 seconds of the video, and to just kind of get some kind of idea of at least the artistic of what it looked like. Oh, wait, see, this is why I need people who have played monks to yell at me and say, dude, hit your roll. Hit your roll. Stop just running. Hit your roll. You're inside, you can't mount. You're killing me with this slow walking. Hit your roll. I got you, fam. I'm hitting the roll now. I got you. Good looking out. So yeah, so that's the game we're gonna run on Monday. I fully expect to be terrible at it, and I expect that to be funny. Maybe it's funny, maybe it's not. I don't know. I said if me fumbling and struggling is funny, I have a feeling you're gonna enjoy yourself. And I just love that I have something to pre-promote. I like that. Working on this whole promotion thing. Trying to get better. There we go. 23. Dial it up. Dial it up. 3 levels in. Let's go. Over here like Casey. Let's go. Let's go. Big Brother watchers, anyone? I wasn't before this year. This is the first one I did. And honestly, it's only because the one of the players is a professional women's football player that plays for a team that is in the same league that Leyrena plays in. Back on top of the hill. Okay. So there was an extra little bit of interest for me to watch that, just because, you know, I don't know her. I never met her before this, but, you know, when you're involved in women's football, you tend to, you know, take a liking to the other people who are involved in women's football. It's very much a, I guess, a sorority, I guess. It's the only sorority I'm ever a part of. But you just get kind of a kinship and together feeling, just being a part of the bigger picture of women's athletics, which I'm just a huge supporter of. All right, let's turn these in. Del, I'm not sure if you sent me a message. I haven't seen one as far as the check-in went. If we're still waiting, that's totally cool. If not, you know, we can still just keep rolling here, or we can switch up. Whatever. No, I don't go to Rydell. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's pick that reward. All right. Looks like we're dungeoning. I can dig it. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. I got to imagine that Delthanor is on Discord. Let's take a look. Let's bring in our guest for the evening, shall we? Yeah, I think we shall. Hello.
Hello.
What's going on, man? I will be right with you. I have to shoot down some flying machines first. I have a quest to shoot down flying machines, and you don't let that wait.
No.
Ha!
I understand priorities.
Not only shoot down flying machines, but shoot down the guys who parachuted out of the flying machines. Hooray, I lived. Nope. Morally gray. Morally gray. That's what I'm told we are. But oh man, we're also a horrible shot. My goodness. I'm embarrassed. Remember me sitting there talking about the first-person shooter? Yeah, ignore that. Mm-hmm. Ignore that completely. Holy cow. There we go. Right. Almost done. Just a few more commanders.
So in a different game thread, I am working on my last oiled leather to qualify it for energetic.
Ah. I love it.
Which will let folks to have a much closer to level piece of gear.
I love it. Now I was talking about a game called Shop Heroes. It's a freebie that you can get on. I know you can get it on Steam. I know you can link it through Facebook. It's one of those idle kind of games, but it's a lot more expansive, I believe, than your run-of-the-mill idle game. Definitely go check it out. It's very fun. All right, I wrapped up the quest. I can go ahead and let me go ahead and flip to Mistweaver. I'm probably going to have to summon some new gear because the swords aren't going to cut it. Well, I guess maybe they will. Staff Mace Sword. But it's crit, haste, agility, stamina. So let me see if I can heirloom up something better.
Okay. Yeah, I am heirloom bedecked. Oh wait, but not completely.
Uh-oh.
Because somewhere in this whole thing, there was I must have gotten after the created this character. I got went back, did the Draenor naval battles, and got a ring heirloom, which is 5%. So that's
not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad, and it's basically stamina, a secondary stat, and bonus experience. So I'm not gonna complain.
Heck no, man.
I guess I gotta say all classes.
All right.
It may have like
a little bit of space here.
Yeah, it has agility on it. Ooh.
All right, so we got int here, int stamina leather. That's probably
That's about right.
That's probably it, right?
Yep.
Int stamina haste, int stamina crit. Probably int stamina haste. I'm looking at shoulders. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right. Let's see here. So I got my shoulders. Here's my breastplate. Int stamina crit. Int Stamina crit. Do I have any other breastplates? I might have to live with in-stamina crit. Alright, let's do the... Yeah, they're identical. Let's do that one. Let's do the Iron Feather. Let me see how that looks. Now, how do I... Oh, is it because I have this Cromgar's Legionnaire quest that I have a tabard on?
Could be.
I guess that's because I have that.
Because
I don't have a tabard. Yeah. Alright, let's check the hats. Well, actually, let's check the back pieces, too. Let's see. We got the Blood Moon Cloak. That might be the only one. Yeah. Alright, Blood Moon Cloak. Blood Moon Cloak it is. There we go. Okay, so now we still need a hat.
Yeah, heirloom items that have specific stats on them. I mean, one of the nice things, some of the newer stuff, the hat that I've got has both intellect and strength. So.
Mine's in stamina. Perfect. Perfect. I'll keep that. Alright, so we got the hat, shoulders, chest, back. We need some pants.
You can get kicked out for not wearing pants.
Get my stained pants? Yeah, I guess so. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. I already had them. Yeah, I already got those. Alright, so now we need a weapon. Because, yeah, we don't want either one of these. So, let's dump that. Let's dump that. Grand Staff of Jordan? I think that might be us. Because do I have a better two-handed option? I don't think so. So I think I'm going with the staff. Boom. Alright. Let's get a musty tome as well. Oh, that's the offhand. Oh, that's the offhand. Okay. So I could pair that with a devout hammer. Or I could just go with the staff. Is there any reason that I should go double one-handers instead of a two-hander as a monk? As a monk healer?
Not as a monk healer.
Alright, cool. I'll keep the staff then. Da-da-da-da. Oh, the Dignified Headmaster's Charge. Well, that might look better than the Staff of Jordan. Let's take a look. Haha, yeah. We're going with that one. Yeah, we're doing that one instead. Discerning Eye of the Beast. And an amulet. Which one do we want? Crit. Versatility. I guess we'll take crit. I don't really know. Alright, now we need trinkets. Haste, trinket, versatility, trinket, stamina. Int. Let's go ahead and get that int trinket. And let's leave the haste trinket. Alright, now we gotta get rid of all this fancy stuff that we just summoned. What do you mean I can't sell this stuff that I just created out of thin air? What are you talking about? That's how it works, right? You run out of money, you print more?
Are you in the government?
Do I live in Brazil? No, I don't. Oh, see, now I gotta ban you. I set you up to get banned. Alright, Mist Wrap increases enveloping mist duration by 1 second and its healing bonus. Chi Wave flows through friends and foes, 24 damage or 70 healing. Bounces up to 7 times, huh? That sounds fun.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I like that one.
Hurls a torrent of energy up to 40 yards forward, damage to all and healing to the monk and allies in its path. I think I'm going Chi Wave. That sounds fun. That's my basis for the abilities that I'm choosing, is that sounds fun. Alright, so I'm still doing Tiger Palm to get points. Blackout Kick. Rising Sun Kick upwards, but then I have the Chi Wave. And that's what I'm doing to heal. Now that's instant. Is that targetable? Or is that just like an area effect? I don't know if you know. Okay, well I just cast it.
I don't.
It didn't feel
Off
like
the
it
top
did
of my head,
anything.
I don't know.
Alright, that's okay. That's alright. As soon as I have more viewers, I'll have one that'll tell me.
That'll know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, Chi Wave is a 15-second cooldown, so how the heck am I going to heal people outside of that? Or am I not
Gotta
going
have
to?
something else. Let me take a look at your screen here.
I may.
That's one of the helpful things. So hit P. Hit your.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that I didn't have. Alright, so we got Detox. We need that. Enveloping
Mist is going to be one of your big ones, and Soothing Mist and Renewing Mist. You're all about Mist, so like if you can get some Sierra Mist
I'll put it there.
as a sponsor.
I like it. It's got to be diet though. It's got to be Sierra Mist free. It's got to be diet.
Sure.
But yeah,
Sure,
I'm all about it. Renewing Mist, Resuscitate.
You probably want to put those on the main. And
yeah,
actually
I'm
maybe...
just setting them here for now.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I can go ahead and sort them out. Zen Pilgrimage. There's all kinds of stuff here I didn't have. Vivify causes a surge of invigorating miss healing for 213. Okay. So I'm really not going to be doing a heck of a lot of fighting. So let me slide these down the bar.
Have you not done Zen Pilgrimage?
I haven't done any of them. No, it wasn't even in my book.
You should probably
do it real quick. All right, I'm gonna do it real quick.
Pilgrimage. I'm not sure how it all goes with being a healer type,
to return
but
hang on.
so real
To
quick,
your
as a
home
Mistweaver,
temple. Oh, that's kind of cool.
and just different people have different approaches on this. I would put Tiger Palm, the Blackout Kick, and Rising Sun Kick as 1, 2, and 3, because basically while you're not going to be, or at least somewhere they're convenient.
Yep.
Because that is when you get into a fight, it's good to have them right there near your movement keys.
Okay.
But then when you're going to be healing people, that's all those other things. They actually made Mistweaver so you can kind of add a little bit of that combat in
like that.
the process. And also, if you do the Zen Pilgrimage, you'll probably have a combat challenge. I mean, not like right away. You don't get dropped in and like tigers jump on your face or anything. But you'll get sent on a quest, and the quest will basically it's just go, challenge a master here in the dojo. If you beat him, you get an hour buff that gives you 50% extra experience or something.
Okay.
Nothing special.
Yeah. All right. So
50% bonus experience,
So it seems, if I'm reading this correctly, Renewing Mist is what I maybe want to drop on the pull.
Yeah.
Soothing Mist is what I need to channel while channeling. Enveloping Mist and Vivify maybe cast instantly. Okay. So I can actually cast, while doing Soothing Mist, I can do Enveloping Mist and Vivify. So Enveloping Mist looks like it's the big instant heal. Oh no,
Yep.
It's 614 over 6 seconds, so that's still not instant. The big instant is Vivify.
Yeah.
But that's expensive mana-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The good news is that you're the tank, and you can't yell at me. Or you can, but I'll just mute you.
I was gonna say, you can mute me. Don't you censor me. Just because it's your Twitch channel.
Alright, I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. I don't really think we're gonna run into any massive difficulties here, but I don't have any kind of healing add-ons or anything like that, but whatever. I don't really care. We'll do what we do. Hey, look. Bring a tank and a healer to the party. Do I have any buffs that I need to know about? Or no? Am I not a buffer?
I am not recalling a monk buff. Ooh, the stockades.
Stockades, there we go.
Okay, let's wait till the extra DPS arrives. There we go. Okay. And hey, quests.
I like it.
Hogger.
Oh, Hogger.
Are there any quests
Alright,
down
well.
the side? I don't see any quests showing up.
That's the only one I see. So I apologize in advance. Let's see how this goes.
I apologize in advance too. Unfortunately, right now, apparently, warrior tanks are not exactly properly set up. And there's probably guys down the side that we need to kill as well, so...
Yeah, I think I need to get some kind of... Probably some kind of healing add-on. Some kind of grid or something. That's what I used to use.
I actually never use those. Okay, yeah, there are guys down the sides, and since we're here for experience, we're here for experience.
Oh, I give you the soothing mist. Oh, there we go. You got no clue. I'm punching things. It's working. Dude, who's that? Who's Kelros? That's a... Oh, is he a down-leveled 54 rogue? Or did we seriously get a 54 in the group with us?
We could have gotten a 54
you're doing more
in the group
DPS than him, so he's got to be down-leveled somehow.
Yeah, it's all like scaled, so everybody ends up being scaled to the same point. So either we're up leveled or he's down leveled, depending on your perspective.
Gotcha. Oh, I got to do where is it? 8 detox. Yes.
Ooh, hey, thanks.
That's right. I'm a good healer, everyone. I'm a good healer. It's helpful that I only have to watch one person so far.
Okay, so this is going to be the first boss fight.
Yep. Kill it in the face. Ah, look at you with the line of sight. It's almost like you've done this before.
Almost. Now I figure if I ran in there like a lunatic, I'd have just died. I don't have half the defensive mechanics that warriors have, and they're even considered underpowered. Ian What's His Toes was saying in the chat stream today that,
I watched that
monks and death knights are currently a little overpowered for tanking. And I was like,
really?
Wow, that's nice to hear. Well, they are definitely have an advantage over other tank classes right now. Just in terms of mitigation and I guess maybe some self-heal. So I was happy to hear that because I don't know, I felt like in Legion we were a little bit under.
Right.
I can't trust this guy. He's wearing a top hat.
I want the top hat.
Oh yeah, I want the top hat, but I can't trust him.
Oh, heck no. Uh-oh. Aha! I am what? Oh, hello.
Poke, poke, poke. Hey, back here.
Hello.
Eyes up here.
Ah! So, I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself a little bit here. Thank you. Oh, he's angry. I'm soothing misting myself. Dude, I almost died and I was barely even paying attention. Where's my artifact power?
I don't know if this is an upgrade or not. I don't think so. It's like a side grade. It's the same item level, haste instead of versatility, but I'm a tank, so. Okay, let me see. I guess we go down here because it's elementals, and we do the elementals before we go kill Hogger. So, yeah. Wow. Impatient mages. Impatient.
Mage is feeling a little saucy.
I think so. Maybe he's just like, oh, it's my peeps. No, that's a shaman. Now there's all sorts of crap that likes to
Oh, we got in the hallway.
Okay. It's one reason I didn't charge in, because I wasn't sure. I knew there was some stuff that comes down the hall, so. It's all like, I do not have a target. Oh, that's your problem.
I don't want to hear your excuses.
Exactly. I don't want to hear your bull.
That's right.
See what I did there?
I did. It's fantastic. I apologize for underselling it. That was quality, and I completely undersold you. I'm going to heal this person with 4,500 health. Oh, we got it. Add to the hallway.
I have a friend. You've got a friend. I'm glad it attacked me because it kind of auto-targeted on it as soon as that one died. Okay, let me look around. And everything's dead.
So generally speaking, is it expected for a monk healer to get in and mix it up and not necessarily just stand back and...
Kind of depends on the fight and the intensity. I think if there's... And also, I am no raid healing monk. I would say maybe ask Bringer.
Okay.
Yeah, I managed to use a character name.
No, it's good. This is very good. I did figure out too, because I set up my chat bot today. I did figure out inside of Streamlabs OBS that there is a counter that I can set up. So I can set up a back in the day tote board. So
oh, okay, cool.
I haven't yet, but I will soon.
Fight this guy.
I mean, I think it's probably a solid idea. It's a A+ plan. I can dig it. Let's go now. Let's go now. Oh my god, I'm hurling you. Look at me. Lord Overheat. Who's making this guy a lord? Lord Overheat. I like it. Alright, down the other hallway now.
Yeah, you figure at some point when he's in, when he's like announcing himself, somebody's got to be laughing.
And then they're on fire, and then they're in ashes in front of him. Who's laughing now? And then he points and says him, and now he's gone too. Oop. Get getting a little crazy with my backflips there. Little flip kicks. Uh-oh. They should be paying closer attention. All right, here we go.
I'll try to pay attention as well.
Oh,
why not?
Hello. You, sir, are getting whooped.
I am. Well, I'm getting stunned a lot here. I tried something new, and that was probably my first mistake.
Sitting here with a first-time monk healer. I'm pulling the zone.
Leroy Jenkins.
Let's go. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think I'm doing the right things. I don't know for sure.
I haven't had to release and run back yet, so.
I mean, that's true. That doesn't mean I'm doing the right things, though. That just means that my my heirlooms might be taking care of some problems.
Yeah, I don't think I have a spell interrupt yet. I think I get pummel next level or something.
There we go. Let's throw a mist on. Mist.
Come on, I mean,
It's like the spray bottle that I spray at the dog. And yes, because that's how my house goes. I have a spray bottle with water in it. Cats don't care. Dog petrified. It's
I have the wrong kid.
I don't know. I think they have one of those brain switching machines. Like the old, there's my back in the day. Back in the day, the old Sherman and Peabody brain switching machines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's Sherman and Peabody? Sorry, kids.
Golly, Mr. Peabody, where are we going to go today?
Sorry, kids, stay in school.
Sherman, we're going to Greece. And swim the English Channel? No, ancient Greece.
That was on every. I remember that. I was maybe, I don't know, 6, 7, something like that. That was either right before or right after Tom and Jerry. And the Looney Tunes hour, where they actually showed the Looney Tunes episodes where dogs were getting hit with bats. They don't show those anymore. What's going on, Camden? Welcome to the chat. Doing a little newbie dungeon action. You know what? I'm trying to remember. I think that I did. I mean, it sounds. I'm trying to remember. There's a lot of times that movies get kind of put on for the kids that I may or may not be fully engaged with, and I think that might be one of them. Rylan is back. Welcome back, Rylan. You're just in time for us to bust Hogger in the mouth. You are just in time. Oh, he is already. He can't. Actually, you win your $1 because he can't follow. Because he already did. So, congratulations. You get $1. I will facilitate getting the address for you.
What?
Rylan bet Camden $1 that he wouldn't follow. But he's already following, so unfortunately he lost. That's the worst bet ever. You really need to think these through a little bit more. Alright. Here we go. Game Goblins. Rylan says my wife is in Little Rock visiting a store called Game Goblins. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with this.
Is it just like a board game shop, or like a D&D kind of theme shop? What kind of stuff they got in there? I don't have a Discord for you to paste a picture into. Not just yet. We were on the video chat for 45 minutes and she kept finding new stuff. That's where you've been. Video chat with the missus. Hey, oh my goodness, am I seriously? Take a look at that XP bar, folks. Take a look at that. How close that is. It actually says 100%. I am, what is that, 200? Not, no, 200 and... I don't want to do math.
Well, the good news is that there is a quest at turn in at the front.
Just
or
under
we
3,
could
like
just pull,
280.
Like,
all non-video game games. That's perfect. Friendly local game store.
And we don't have a full group, so I guess I won't pull the next room. So we can just run back to the entrance, and there's a...
That's cool. We gotta jump in the next one anyway, right?
Yeah.
Back
I
to you.
gotta loot my wool cloth.
You're darn right. I'm actually kind of wondering why. Yeah. How am I gonna level my first aid? Oh, a ring. A ring. I don't have a ring yet. Now I do.
Yep, I'm getting a ring because it's got stamina and dodge, and the other is a shield. And since I have an heirloom shield, it's like,
I got something new. Paralysis.
Oh,
oh, it's CC. Incapacitates a target for 1 minute. I have crowd control.
woohoo!
Oh, and I'm sitting here with this chi wave over here on 0. I didn't even cast that. Like, not once. What am I doing?
Okay, one of our...
She got me 3 new sets of dice, several new minis, some paints and washes, and a mystery box. A boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. I hope it's a boat.
Wait a minute. Our pet seems to... Let's leave Instinct for...
Yep. Let's get a new one. He's like, no, don't leave me. Yep. See you.
Hey, we was disconnected.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't play that.
We'll take the box. I've got a boat. Yes, you do. It is a fancy boat. Want to roll around again?
Sure.
Let's do it. Let's see where we end up this time. Also, I'm going to need you to get a Discord. Yep, I need to work on setting that up. I imagine that there's not a whole heck of a lot to it other than just clicking a couple buttons and poof, it's there.
Oh my gosh, it's just about the easiest thing to do in the universe. Just about.
Just about the easiest thing, huh?
Seriously, if you go to Discord,
yep,
and over on the left side,
yep,
at the bottom of the list of servers, there's a plus. You press the plus.
That's pretty much it, huh?
Create a server, and then you provide the link to people who are interested in joining your server.
Remember
now,
when...
I mean, you can take 4 or 5 minutes to set up a few channels if you want.
Right. Remember when we spent like $5, $6, $8-ish bucks a month to have a TeamSpeak server every month? Remember that?
Yeah.
Back in the day. There's number 2.
But
I need my back in the day counter.
We were paying for quality.
Were we? Is this bad quality?
Well, sorry. I was doing a sarcasm emoji.
Oh,
there,
see,
but,
I can't see your
show.
air quotes on stream.
Yeah.
See what happens? We can't see air. I got you. There you go. I got you. All right, let's dial it up, man. Let's go again. Oh, wait. I have a... Oh, satchel of health. I'm like, I have a bag. Yeah, it's a bag full of stuff that you're not going to equip because you have an heirloom. That's right. I remember now. All right. I'm ready. Once more into the breach.
Oh, did I get something new? Yes, I did. Hey, I got pummel. I get to interrupt.
Hey, you got the interrupt, and I have the...
crowd control.
That's
awesome.
One finger stun. Black Fathom Deeps. Dun 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 dun. Barely escaped the Twilight Hammer's sacrificial altar. But
the
others
low
be
ceiling on both of these really... Oh, I screwed that up.
Yep. I gotta come up and heal. Sorry, folks. Can't read it. Oh, no, you're on F3 and not F2. We have to leave this group.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't make any sense now. You're in the passenger seat. We have to leave. Hello. Calm down there.
Is anybody fighting in the back? Oh.
Nope. God, I'm such a mouse player. Wait for me. Do a barrel roll. Yes. We're gonna fight in the water. I guess.
That's always best.
Because I'm gonna have to attempt to try to heal people in the water. Circle of life can be so cool.
Health. Not much health.
Yeah, I'll definitely work on. Probably won't be before we leave, most likely, but I'll definitely work on getting a Discord up by next week. That's mainly what it is I want to get the channels and stuff set up, just so it's pretty much ready out of the gate.
Okay, and somebody did lower the rope for in case.
Oh yeah, we've got some professionals here apparently. Not a lot of first timers.
And then there's us.
Hey, listen, it's been a long time since I've done this instance. Don't look at me to lead you anywhere.
Oh yeah, I am not excluding myself from the criticism here.
She called back. Uh-oh. Did she find more stuff? Rylan says, I think his wife. He just says she called back. I think it's probably his wife finding more stuff. I'm excited about this game shop. I love the game shops. Apparently she wanted me to show someone at the store my dice tower and the boat. See? I like that. You're becoming friendly local game store famous. Oh my gosh, so many people getting hurt. I probably shouldn't be standing right in the middle of this crap. If you could stop getting hurt, that would be awesome. I would really very much appreciate that. Oh, hello. Don't stand there. There we go.
Let's see. I didn't think that was a
she got me up a holder. Game store's 3 hours away, not really local. The friendly, is that friendly distant game store?
Let's see, we gotta go over
You'll
here.
forgive my general ignorance. I don't exactly know what a beholder is, so I apologize for that. This would be one of those things that you would show me about on the Discord with a picture. If I would just stop being a complete slacker.
Basically, the big floating eyeball type demon thing.
Oh, well, I knew that. I thought it was like a thing. I mean, I remember like Eye of the Beholder in EverQuest. Okay, yeah.
Unless there's something else.
Yeah,
there may be something else that you are.
Again, I have to establish that as much as I watch and support and love everything that Kajari does at Curious Crafts, go watch it. Not right now, watch it later. I'm not a D&D player. I haven't been. I am a longtime friend and supporter of Kajari's, and I love what she's doing. I'm not a D&D player, so I don't really know a whole heck of a lot about it. I learn about it through watching sometimes. I really liked the game that she did with the Banana Brothers.
Keep hitting the wrong dang
but
button.
It's just we actually visited them end of July. We went down there and we did a one shot with her and Drake was doing some DMing and she was doing some DMing, and it was fun. It was awkward because I didn't really have any kind of idea what I was doing. But it was overall pretty fun. We live in Michigan. So that's most definitely, if Little Rock is 3 hours away, a little bit further than that, I would imagine. But Lorena played a very tiny bit in college. She had a friend who was into it, and so they would play sometimes. But it's just not. It's just, I mean, I'm not anti it. I don't actively dislike it, but it's just never been something that I got into. I mean, there's a lot of things you could say. I mean, I have a whole bunch of Magic cards, but I never got into playing Magic. You know, I'm generally familiar with it, but there wasn't a lot of people around doing it. I mean, I grew up a band kid, so there weren't a lot of people playing D&D where I was growing up. We were doing video games. We were Nintendo 64 kids. We were playing 1v3 and GoldenEye, and the one wrecking the 3 and completely forever convinced he was cheating, but he wasn't. He was just legit. And that's just that was just the circle. I mean, we were a Nintendo playing, wrestling watching, band marching social group. There's a game store, Our House Games, that's like a mile from us. They don't specifically have like organized D&D events, but they do a lot of, I mean, they have backroom tables and they have a lot of events. They have a lot of like the card games. When new collectible card games come out, they'll do unboxings and events of those, but they have tables that are open and available, so there's people that drop in there to play on occasion. It's just, you know, we also...
Didn't.
What's that?
I didn't. Oh, somebody broke the rogue sapped somebody, and it got broken, and I was not the culprit.
Nice. I haven't been punching anything. I feel like I need to punch more. Oh, no problem. We live in Michigan. We live southern part of Michigan. Yeah. Yep, it's all good. Yeah, we took a trip down to Georgia this past summer. We went down there because Lorena was playing in an all-star football game, and so we visited with Kajari for darn near a week. So that was really cool. That we don't often get that opportunity to visit with them, and it's super fun every time that we can. They convinced us to buy Fortnite, which we never play. They convinced me to buy Diablo 3 for Leyrena, which she never plays. So it's not their fault. It's just the way that it goes.
I cannot attack that target.
Too bad I didn't know you when I sold Amway.
Try to throw a little bit of damage here. Let's heal you a little bit more. Well, Fortnite before Battle Royale, haven't played since. So I have zero interest in the Battle Royale mode in Fortnite. I've mentioned just my general distaste for PvP prior, but Kajari and them, they play the PvE mode, the against the zombies mode. That was actually really fun. I did enjoy that a lot. We just haven't had a chance to play it. Well, or we've had a chance and we just haven't done it. Ugh. I'm getting tentacle whacked. Don't say it. I'm just gonna cut off that tentacle whap nonsense right now. Yup.
I
And
thought,
you know, hey,
family channel.
Yeah,
Family.
I'm actually not worried about you.
Oh, okay.
After all of the, after everything flying while working at Max Wiener's last night, I'm not concerned about you.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, I mean, I get the general allure to it. I mean, certainly part of it is that it's free. And another, you know, I'm sure that it seems a little less threatening to parents. So I get it. It's just, I never got into it. And it's not crazy as to why. I've never really enjoyed that. I'll tell you that the closest to, and I believe it was first person shooter, you can correct me if I'm wrong, the closest that I got to a first person shooter that I truly fell in love with was PlanetSide.
Yeah, so, you know, it had the, okay, so where do we headshot?
And that was the issue. I loved all kinds of stuff about the squad stuff and going in the big vehicles and having the tactics of things, and then, yeah, you just walk right outside the protected area, done. Having that happen to you like 3 times in a minute and a half, I uninstalled it that night. So we just can't do it. I really wanted to like it. Rylan says she opened the mystery box. What's in the mystery box?
Nothing.
What's in the mystery box?
Stupid.
It's a receipt for what you paid for the mystery box. Was she allowed to open the mystery box while in the store? Did she have to sign a waiver to purchase the mystery box? An ogre, gnoll, goblin, and some weird fish thing. Alright. That's a decent mystery box. Dude, I forgot. This is Black Fathom Deeps, right? I forgot how long this is. We're only 2 bosses in. The clerk actually opened it while she filmed. she made them. She filmed an unboxing video. I very much enjoy that. Uh-oh. This probably isn't good. I probably should attempt to stay away from that.
Okay, I could probably use a little.
Yeah, I'm trying. Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't sure if I had to run away from that, like if I got into the middle I was gonna die or something. So I kept trying to move away, and yeah, I'm working it. Trying to get the hang of it.
I'm just going by the theory that I'm not supposed to stand in crap on the ground.
Well, and that's what I figure too, but it's like a sucking void. So I don't. Now this one's not pulling us in.
Maybe it's a blowing void.
Perhaps. I guess that's possible.
It's like you try to go in and it's like, no.
Oop, oop,
Go away.
oop, oop. You there. Stop your dying. So, thanks again for everybody who's watching, maybe doesn't have a Twitch account. Just dropped in to say hello, dropped in to watch. Feel free to log in, make a Twitch account, log in, give us a follow, drop a message in chat, and stay for a while with us.
Look at that. The rogue saps, and the tank doesn't break it.
How about that?
Oh wait, there's another. No, I guess there's an optional thing. Maybe we're not doing it. Come here. Push you guys out. Okay, let's see.
Right.
Just,
Doing
yeah,
good.
I'll do this. Let me do this. Let me do it this way.
You want me to try to knock something
Yeah,
out?
I'm just.
Oh, just going at it the other way.
Yeah. There, I just didn't want to get both groups.
Sure. You're being responsible. I like it.
I'm trying, but thankfully nobody in the groups complained about it.
Well, heck no. I mean, they're. Yeah, I'm gonna yell at the tank. Goodbye. You're what we like to call replaceable.
So you do damage. How long were you in the queue anyway?
It's so mean.
How long I was in the queue? I don't either
Because I didn't even have one.
I didn't have one.
I love it. Rylan says this is giving me the itch to play WoW again, but just like last night when I didn't go get Chinese food, I shall overcome. Stay strong, friend.
That which does not make you make bad decisions makes you stronger.
I like that. Uh-oh. All right, we got some water guys coming in. I feel like it's bad news. Holy cow. Ha! Holy cow.
No, I'm not a paladin.
Meh.
Thanks, folks. I'm here all week. Remember to tip your waitress. Try the veal.
Ooh.
Oh wait, would that be some form of pedophilia?
And I think that's where we leave it. Stream canceled. Could I'm Chris Hansen. Could you have a seat over there? Get out. You're gonna get me fired from my non-job. I actually had Chinese food for dinner. We had beef and broccoli, a PF Changed bag of beef and broccoli, threw a few extra mushrooms inside of it.
Aha. I'm a big fan of the beef and broccoli. That's one of those Chinese foods I really enjoy.
And it really falls in really well with the diet. I mean, I know that the sauce has some hidden stuff in it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm trying to go by my, so long as the meat isn't breaded and there's some vegetables in there, it really can't be that bad. And so long as I don't have rice. I do miss the rice. I can't lie. I really miss the rice. I mean, that was a frequent meal. I would get like a few...
You like white rice and you
I do.
cannot lie?
Yes, very good. I would get a few strips of chicken and just have buttered and salted white rice.
Oh, yeah, that can be.
I'm saying, man. It's the perfect when you ain't feeling good either. That and the standard Michigan medicine of Ritz crackers and Vernors. Uh-oh. Don't you go dying on me. Oh, don't I go dying on me. Alright then. This isn't very good. Yeah, shit.
Oh, hey.
I fucked up.
I'm not playing my DK, so I can't res.
No. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. That sucks. I didn't exactly know what I could have done different. I threw all of the heals on myself. I was letting it rip. Oh, this is the last guy too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should I release and run back, or don't bother?
Yeah, apparently, unless we get the kill, in which case we just release and run back.
I did. I released anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't.
Sorry, everyone. You can always tell how good a Chinese food place is going to be by their beef and broccoli and General Tso's. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah. So, one of the things that I liked to do more when I was single, but I still do it a little bit, is find a good Chinese restaurant nearby and frequent it just enough that they know you as soon as you walk in the door.
Okay.
And it pays dividends because you get extra stuff. You get, I mean, they treat you like royalty. It's great.
I think I'm just going to worry about healing this time. Not going to worry so much. Well, I guess I can do a little damage right now in this phase. But
yeah.
Now I'm going to heal.
I think when we get the ads, a lot of it is just let's get them taken care of because they're smacking and slapping and doing bad things. You cannot stand in the smacky line.
No.
Of course, maybe you can't stand at all. I don't know.
Good
I thought I killed that
Christ.
one. Oh, we seem to have gotten through that bit now. Oh, hey. I hope I'm hitting me from behind. Oh, that's not doing anything. I'm just going to hit this thing.
Goodness. That's not a, it's not a good sign. Yikes. 26, so that's good, I guess. Dude, we done that with a Mexican place. We walk in and they know our order when we get there. We get extra chicken in our stuff and go heavy on the cheese dip. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got this figured out.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all got this figured out. Sorry, everyone. Sorry I'm a terrible healer.
Okay, well, it's getting kind of late for you, so you gotta
No, I'm
tell
cool.
me when we're
I'm
cut
cool.
off.
I'm not working tomorrow.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I
Y'all
mean,
are you doing a road trip?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We were leaving tonight, and then just trying to organize stuff with the dog. Remembering that we needed to get the kids on the bus for school, and just, it just made sense to just leave in the morning once we get them on the bus. Dog's taken care of, kids are taken care of. Get them on the bus, and we'll take off. So I'm cool. She's not even home. She's still dropping off the dog at her mother's. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm cool for a bit. Rylan says they have our number, and when the mom makes tamales, we get a call. Oh, God. My dad he had a guy at work that brought fresh tamales all the time. It's legit handmade, homemade tamales. Just can't get beat, man.
Yep.
That's great stuff. So, I don't really know what I could have done differently necessarily in that. I really feel like I need something a little more front and center on my UI. I don't know if it's just me. It may easily be just me. But
yeah. No, I mean, it looks like your healing was solid. I mean, you had now it doesn't sound like much, 51 heal per second, but at the same time I had 60 DPS. So
well, and it could honestly just be a fact of people standing in crap, and it wasn't my fault. I mean,
yeah.
it could certainly be that. But let me check
So by the way, for that last fight, damage taken, the rogue was the high.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I was second. You were lowest. You took 1.1k. I took 2.1k, and the rogue
was
took
that just
2.5k.
Okay, because the first time I took all the damage in the face. Oh, let's see what we got. There's Healbot continued. There's Grid 2. I sort of think.
Okay, in the first one, in the first fight of that, the hunter took 3.3k. I took 2.9. The rogue took 2.7. You took 1.8, and the warlock managed 1.5. So that first one, again, it was not the tank taking the most damage. I don't think I can taunt that stuff. No, if I'm supposed to, I didn't, so that's my bad.
I got you. Well, I tell you what we'll do. Let's go ahead and take a small break.
Okay.
Just long enough to, let me
stand up, stretch your legs.
There we go. Yeah, just kind of get a drink, and I'll put it on. I'll put it on to be right back, and then we can go ahead and run another one. Give me time to grab a UI. Probably just grab a little UI add-on too. So.
Okay.
Figure give me 5-ish, 10-ish. I'll drop off of Discord. Yeah, I'll drop off a chat just briefly, just so it doesn't pick, because I haven't split it out still yet. So I'll drop off of here. I'll get back in, and we'll reconvene here in, I said 5 to 10.
Okay.
All right. All right, Rylan, you go do your thing, man. All right, I'll be right back, folks. Alright, we are back. Thanks for hanging in. Let's go ahead and bring the camera back up here with our fancy dancy brand new heal bot. Let's go here with it. There we go. There we go. What's up, everyone? Alright, let's go ahead and jump back into Discord and get Delthanor back in here. I'll see how you gonna do that. I just got done with the break. Just got done with the break. Let me jump back in here. I just got done with the break, sir. See how you gonna do me like that? My goodness. See, you're muted. You should be muted. You know, I mean, if it's switch up, change up time, we could probably do that. I know that,
I'm just having some pizza.
Oh, is that what it is? I mean, if it's switch up, change up time, we can do that. You know, we could grab did you ever get a message from Vanner back?
Nope.
Alright. So, I'm not opposed to, well, I mean, heck, we could, even... I don't know that Drake is around necessarily, but we could do that, I guess.
Well, if you friended Rylan,
I did.
ping him and say,
I did. He's in a match right now, an AI match right now. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Just because this is how we kind of do things. I know I came back. We were in a break for a little while. Let's go ahead and take her down, bring it back up. And let's retask over there. I think that's good. I do have my heal bot now, so that's ready. That's sitting here. So we got that all set for next time. What'd you do? You basically made Delthanor bail on me, and now I'm being forced to play Heroes of the Storm. So we're gonna go ahead and close this one down, and then I'll go ahead and restart it. Restart
I'm
a new
still
one.
logged in to WoW.
Don't try to
I'm just
apologize, man.
I'm just saying.
Don't say you're sorry now. It's too late for that.
I'm not sorry.
That's okay, man. I mean, it's going to take us a little bit to kind of switch it around anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. So let me go ahead and bring this down, and I'll bring it right back up. So if you're in chat, hang out. Don't head anywhere. We're going to go ahead and just bring it down, start it back up as a Heroes of the Storm stream. And we'll do that for the last little bit. And that's probably good, so I can go ahead and give Lorena a ring and figure out just how close she is to home. So, all right. So for anyone who's not going to join us for the Heroes of the Storm stream, thank you for hanging out with us here in WoW. You're very much appreciated. I'm definitely not going to be streaming again outside of the Heroes stream next until Monday. We're for sure blowing town tomorrow morning. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you're going to hang out for the Heroes stream, we'll see you in just a few.